Sometimes I feel like naming this series, or yeah, I guess series, like all of my videos, just daily dose of thinking, part 1, part 2, part 3. Because my goal is to make like quick 3-minute videos that get my viewers thinking. Because honestly, in today's day and age, that's the one thing that we have lost, so to say. I mean, quite literally, it feels like we have lost the ability to think, to critically observe and question. And quite frankly, that's the thing that got us to where we are. That's why we're the top alphas. So, the fuck was that? I'm gonna keep it in. Like, for example, I'll give 2 sides to it. Like, so saying vaccines weren't real and they weren't needed. Well, if so, then why has COVID like been resolved quicker than any other virus out there? You know, like I still think Ebola's out here messing up people, but COVID's kind of like down on the low. So I think they were legitimate in that sense. But on the contrary, like, do we really need vaccines? We've gone past all viruses before. So what makes COVID different that we need stuff injected into us like on a monthly basis? This is me in editing, and I think a better question is how quickly we came up with this cure. I mean, Ebola is much more deadly than COVID, but we came up with a cure really quickly for COVID, like 1 year, but we have not for Ebola. So is it because we have that technology, or is it because it's a hoax? I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying try to question it, because we aren't questioning enough. Now, don't be no conspiracy theorists, but questioning is okay. I mean, there's both sides to every story. So it feels like people are just, they lack the questioning. They lack the critical thinking to actually go out there and get information. I mean, no one's actually out here like Googling things, you know? Like, we get our information from scrolling Twitter, from scrolling TikTok, from watching YouTube videos, but no one's actually going out and Googling things because they want to learn it. You know what I mean? For example, if you ever, and this is good. So when I was little, I basically questioned, why did pirates have the eye patch? I mean, I'm confused. Like, was all of them getting just one eye gouged out or something? So I looked it up, and it's not actually because they didn't have eyes. It's because they needed to adjust one eye to the dark, which it was the place underneath. It was really dark. There's no light. And I know that fact still today because I questioned it and I went out of my way to look it up, and I retained that knowledge. But I mean, for example, in school, I've been through 12 years of that, and I probably remember what, like two years worth of knowledge. Like, I already forgot what an inverse function looks like, and it's been what, like 8 months. But that's because I didn't really have to question what was handed to me. I mean, the only class that I had to question things was theory of knowledge. And I remember a lot of the things that we talked about in that class. I didn't really like it because there was a lot of writing, but it did help questioning about what we're actually learning. And I feel like you can't really just get an answer, you know what I mean? You have questions and you have answers that are a result of the question. So if you don't question things, then you can't get a definite answer, if that makes sense. That's what I feel. So I want to encourage everybody to go out and question things, you know? If you have any like facts that you questioned and you remember to this day, then comment them down below. Because I'm trying to learn a lot of things. But yeah, just go out and question things. Don't let it be such a path that you have to follow. Go out and ask why things are like this. Ask where things came from. Ask why things are what they are, you know? And for all my new subscribers, I really liked the care video, and I like to do like every week on Friday. I try my best to get a really nice, highly edited video out. So stick around for that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, doa.